Hello students, welcome. Today we will see voids in lattices. The first question is, what is mean by void? A void is a free space or empty space between two atoms. Suppose we take an example of simple cubic unit cell and we look from the top side. So this is simple cubic, we are looking from the top side. We can see some space here, and that space is not occupied by anything. So this space we can call as void. Similarly, if you see FCC or SCP A layer from the top side, this is only the A layer, we will see some space here, and that space is not occupied by anything, that we call as a void. So this is a void space here. This is free space that is not occupied by anything. And now you should ask why there is a free space or from where it has come. So you recall that we have find out the packing fraction of these lattices, and from packing fraction, the highest packing fraction is for FCC, that's around 74%. It means that 26% of the space is free, right? That space we can call as void. So there are some advantages of this void. If you are making a solid solution, interstitial solid solution, we can add or we can place another atom in this void position. This may be another atom for an impurity, or this may be another atom for an impurity. Or if you are dealing with ionic solids, for example NaCl crystal, in NaCl crystal one atom will be at the void position, right? So we will see voids in different lattices now. So there are three types of voids basically. First is called as cubic void. It will occur only in simple cubic unit cell. Cubic will only occur in simple cubic unit cell, and its coordination number is 8. Coordination number is the number that represents the number of atoms touching to that particular atom. So we have void here. This black color is a void. This is cubic void, and this is touching to 4 other atoms on the top side and 4 atoms on the bottom side. So coordination number is for cubic void is 8. In tetrahedral void, the coordination number is 4. Tetrahedra is the main void, and that is formed by 4 atoms. In octahedral void, the coordination number is 6, and it form a octahedra. There are different voids in BCC and FCC. In BCC, we have tetrahedral void and octahedral void, and in FCC and HCP also. So this is how the tetrahedra and octahedra will look like in 3D. If you see, this is the FCC unit cell. If we use 3 faces of the unit cell and 1 atom at the corner, it will form an tetrahedron, and that tetrahedron will look like this. Again, if you take FCC atom and if you count 4 atoms on each face, 1 atom on the top side and 1 atom on the bottom side, so the number of atoms 6, it will form octahedra that will look like this. This picture has been again shown here. 4 atoms are in a one plane, 1 atom is on the top and 1 atom is on the bottom side. There is again one more configuration of octahedra or coordination number 6. That is, we have 3 atoms in one layer, and we have 3 more atoms in the top layer. So this bottom 3 atoms and this top 3 atoms, these are 6 atoms. If you place an atom in between these, it will touches to 6 other atoms. This also has coordination number 6. So if you look, the geometrically it will look like this: 3 atoms on the bottom side, 3 atoms on the top side. It will look like this. So we'll see now one by one. First, cubic void in simple cubic. Cubic void has a position of half, half and half, and that is exactly at the center of unit cell. So if you see, this is the x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. If you move half unit along x, half unit distance along y, and half unit distance along z, we will come to this position, half, half, half. The number of cubic void in simple cubic is only 1. We can have only one atom in the void position. In BCC, we have octahedral void at the center of the face and center of the edge. Right? So I will write here octahedral void OV and tetrahedral void TV. So now we will calculate how many number of octahedral voids are there. So if we move half unit distance along x, we will come here. 1 unit distance along y, we will come here. Half unit distance along z, we will come here. That's why this position has written half, 1 and half. Now there are 6 faces in BCC or in any unit cell, and that atom and the face will contribute half portion of it. So we have 6 faces and it will contribute half portion, to half into 6 plus, again if you go half unit distance along y and 1 unit distance along z, you will come to this point. That is also octahedral void. It is on the edge, and we have seen that the atom and the edge will share 1/4 of the portion, and we have 12 edges. So 1/4 into 12. This comes to 6. The tetrahedral void is situated at the 1, half and 1/4 position. It means 1 unit distance along x, half unit distance along y, and 1/4 unit distance along z. So this is the tetrahedral void, and each face we can have 4 tetrahedral voids. So I will show it here for your clarity. That position is this. We can have 1, 2, 3 and 4 tetrahedral voids. So each face we have 4 tetrahedral voids. 4 tetrahedral voids into sharing is half, into we have 6 number of faces. Total number of 12 tetrahedral voids. You can have a look on these images for your understanding. Again, the void in BCC is shown here. So tetrahedral means it will touches to 4 other atoms. So that is how that is shown here. So these are atom at the corners. This atom is at the body center, and again there is atom at the body center. So it is in between these 4 atoms. It will form a tetrahedra there. So your void position is here on the face. For octahedra again, we have taken atom at the corner, 1 atom from the body center and 1 atom from body center of another unit cell. This is formed an octahedra, and this is again shown here. So octahedral position is shown here and here, and tetrahedral position is shown here by a triangle. So now you should ask that how this atom touches to 6 other atoms. Why the coordination number is 6 here? We have atom at the body center in 1 unit cell. Again take an atom on the body center in another unit cell. Again in the 3rd unit cell. Again in the 4th unit cell. So this will form 4 coordination number. Again it is touching to this atom also and this atom also. So it will touches to 6 other atoms. That's why coordination number is 6. Similarly, for FCC, we have 2 octahedral void position. One is at half, 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 and one is at 0, half, and 1. So we will again calculate the positions in FCC, tetrahedral void and octahedral void. So octahedral void half, that is exactly at the center. It means it will share one of the portion, full portion, plus the atom at the edge will share 1/4 portion, into there are 12 edges. So answer is 4. Tetrahedral is at the 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 position, or 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 1 by 4 position. This tetrahedral void is situated at the body diagonal, and as we know that there are 4 body diagonals in a cube. I will show it here. So this is the first one, second body diagonal, this is third body diagonal, and this is fourth body diagonal, and it is situated at this position. So we can accommodate 2 voids at each body diagonal, and since there are 4 body diagonals, total number of voids are equal to 8. So 4 body diagonals into 2 equal to 8. Again, you can have a look at this picture for your better understanding. The octahedral void in FCC is shown for the clarity. These atoms are from face of each unit cell. 4 are such like atoms, and these atoms are at the corner. In between you have a cavity that will form octahedra, and you can place your void position here. Now the tetrahedral voids in HCP. HCP is the hexagonal unit cell. Here we have 3 atoms in the B plane. So again we will revise. This is A plane, this is B plane, this is A plane. So this is formed by AB sequence. We have 3 atoms in the B plane, and you can see here it will form an tetrahedra. 1 atom of the B plane will form an tetrahedra with 3 atoms of A plane. So here we have 3 number of atoms, means we can have 3 number of tetrahedra. So we have 3 tetrahedra by this configuration. Similarly, 3 tetrahedra will form on the top side. So we have 6 tetrahedra by this configuration, plus we have 2 tetrahedra by this configuration. Total is equal to 8. Still we need to find out remaining 4. So for that remaining 4, you can assume this kind of structure, and you see that each unit cell, suppose we will see this unit cell gets shared by 2 other unit cells. So it will share with 2 other unit cells, and if you see, you can form a tetrahedra here also if you count this number of atoms. So these 3 atoms, and there is a 4th atom. So this has formed a tetrahedra, and here you can place your tetrahedral void. So you can see that there are 6 number of atoms on the top side and 6 number of atoms on the bottom side. So 12 into 1 atom gets shared with 3 other unit cells. So 12 into 1 by 3 is equal to 4. So 8 plus 4 equal to 12 number of tetrahedral voids. The octahedral voids in SCP is equal to 6, and that is in between face of 2 hexagonal unit cells, and that is formed like this. I will show it here. If you count these 3 atoms on the top plane and these 3 atoms on the bottom side, if you place an atom in between, that will touches to 6 other atoms. So this is the octahedral void position, and if you see, there are 6 number of octahedral position in 1 unit cell. So I will show it here: 1, 2, 3 in bottom side, 4, 5, 6 on the top side. Different voids in a simple cubic, BCC, FCC and SCP are shown here. So for BCC you have 6 octahedral voids and 12 tetrahedral voids. So if you want to remember this thing, there is a formula for that. That formula we will use like NOT. Not. N is the number of atoms, O is octahedral voids and T is tetrahedral voids, right? So if you count for BCC, the formula will come like N as to 3N as to 6N. So for BCC, this NOT 1 as to 3 as to 6. For FCC and HCP, for these two, this formula will come like N as to N as to 2N. So NOT 1 as to 1 as to 2. So if FCC has 4N, that is 4 number of atoms, we have 4 number of octahedral voids and we have 8 number of tetrahedral voids. Similarly for SCP also.